strength. We bow down and worship Him now. How great, how awesome is He. Together we sing. Everyone sings, yeah. Holy is the Lord God Almighty, and the earth is filled with His glory. Holy is the Lord God Almighty, and the earth is filled with His glory. And the earth is filled with His glory. Yeah. We stand and lift up our hands, for the joy of the Lord is our strength. We bow down and worship Him now. How great, how awesome is He. Together we sing. Everyone sings. Holy is the Lord God Almighty, and the earth is filled with His glory. Holy is the Lord God Almighty, and the earth is filled with His glory. Holy is the Lord God Almighty, and the earth is filled with His glory. Holy is the Lord God Almighty, and the earth is filled with His glory. And the earth is filled with His glory. And it's rising up all around. It's the anthem of the Lord's renown. Yeah, it's rising up all around. It's the anthem of the Lord's renown. Yeah, it's rising up all around. It's the anthem of the Lord's renown. Yeah, it's rising up all around. It's the anthem of the Lord's renown. And together we sing. Everyone sings. Together we sing. Everyone sings, yeah. Holy is the Lord God Almighty, and the earth is filled with His glory. Holy is the Lord God Almighty, and the earth is filled with His glory. Holy is the Lord God Almighty, and the earth is filled with His glory. Holy is the Lord God Almighty, and the earth is filled with His glory. And the earth is filled with His glory. And the earth is filled with His glory. Yeah.